Every great achievement in history started as a dream. The phone in your pocket, the car that you drive, and all the businesses we admire, it all started as someone's imagination. But here's the thing, not everyone gets the chance to turn their dream into reality. How many of you here has a childhood dream that you never pursue? Really? Okay, all right. Maybe life gets in the way. Maybe someone tell you isn't practical. Or somewhere along the line, you stop believing it is possible. I know that feelings. I had a dream once, and for the long time, I let fear, expectation, and the safe path dictate my choices. You see, I grew up in an Asian family where success was defined by stability. A great job, a steady paycheck, equals security. So I did what was expected of me. I went to school, I climbed that corporate ladder, I spent 21 years in a Fortune 50 company. Well, on paper, I have everything. I have a leadership role, a great salary, and a respected career. But deep down, something was missing. So I look in the mirror one day and I ask myself, is this the life that I want? Or is this the life that I was told to want? That's the moment when I stop playing it safe. I step out of my corporate life and I walk into the unknown. Entrepreneurship. Let me tell you, it was the most terrifying things, but also very rewarding. And seriously, the best decision I have ever made. Today, I'm a proud owner of Bao Destination, a co-owner of Beyond Social, and Kobe Revolving Sushi Bar. As I grew my business, I realized something even more powerful. What if? What if we don't have to wait until adulthood to embrace our dreams? What if kids, young dreamers, have the tool, the support, and the confidence to be an entrepreneur now? So when my daughter came to me and said she wanted to start a business selling handmade jewelry, I knew I had to support her. I let her join me in the farmer's market. Each week, I watch her prepare her products, price them, engage with customers. After the market, she will calculate her profits and reinvest it back into her business. The most empowering moment is seeing her confidence grow and witnessing the beginning of her understanding of financial independence. But the truth is, not all young dreamers have an opportunity to turn their dream into reality. Why? Because society told them they're too young. School don't teach entrepreneur. And the fear of failure stopped them before they begin. Let's talk about the power of entrepreneur mindset at an early age. Why an entrepreneur mindset matter early? Imagine a kid see problem has a possibility. Failure is just a step towards success. Their dream, no matter how big or small, have value. That's the power of an entrepreneurial mindset. You see, many people believe entrepreneurship is just about starting a business. But in reality, it's about building its way of thinking. Ones that build creativity, resilience, confidence, problem-solving skills, and leadership skills. Creativity, seeing possibility where others see limits. Resilience, learning failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. confidence, trusting their abilities and their ideas. Problem-solving skills, instead of asking, why me? They said, how can I fix it? Leadership skill, taking initiative and inspiring others. These aren't just basic business skills. These are life skills. And the earlier I believe we teach them, the stronger they become. You see, children already have the boldness, the curiosity, and the imagination. Those truly are the core traits of an entrepreneur. Have you ever seen a kid set up a lemonade stand in your neighborhood, trading Pokemon cards with their friends, or negotiating playtime with their parents? That's entrepreneurial in its purest form. Kids are not afraid to dream big or take risks, but somewhere along the way, we teach them how to play it safe. Here's a video of last year's Young Entrepreneur Market, where some young entrepreneurs share the experience about the event. Take a look.
These young business owners tell us why the Young Entrepreneur Market is important to them.
Hi, my name is Lily, and I think an event like this is important because kid businesses might not get all the attention that they might otherwise, and this showcases them at their best at what they do and how creative they are.
Hi, I'm Graham. And I'm Kelsey, and we are selling these craft products to raise money for our missionary funds. And this business opportunity event is really great to help sell these products because it really gets our name out here and gets to show people what we want to do and for our missionary.
Hi, my name is Gabby, and I think that events like this are important for young entrepreneurs because it helps us showcase our talents and interests and also helps boost confidence because people come and enjoy what we make.
Hi, my name is Glenn Kitchens, and I think an event like this is very important to young entrepreneurs because it provides experience that you wouldn't get otherwise, you know? Like, you're kind of set up in an environment where everyone else around you is young and experienced, whereas if you were somewhere else, you would probably be surrounded by people who are of a higher level than you, and it would just create like this sense of like doubt. But here, like everyone is learning. Like you don't feel odd because you don't know exactly what you're doing.
As you can see, the event gave these young entrepreneurs confidence. It's not only allowed them an opportunity to showcase their product, but also themselves. Let's take a look at the difference between school versus the real world. Most school teaches kids to follow instruction, memorize information, and prepare for a stable career. In entrepreneurship, we teach them something different. For example, in school, there's only one right answer. In entrepreneurship, there's multiple solutions. In school, mistake lower your grade, but in entrepreneurship, mistake helps you improve. In school, you will wait to be told what to do, but in entrepreneurship, you create your own path. What if, instead of just preparing kids to be an employee, we also prepare them to be an innovator, a problem solver, and a business leader? Here are just some examples of how entrepreneurship changes life. Mosiah Bridges, who started a bow tie company at 9 years old. Some of you may recall seeing him pitching on Shark Tank. I watched Shark Tank, yes. He now went on and created a multi-million-dollar company, and is also an author. Lily Bourne, who created the Kangaroo Cup, a free-legged cup. Kangaroo Cup was created inspired by her grandfather, who had Parkinson's disease, who often spilled his drinks. Ryan Hickman, at age of 3-year-old, he couldn't stand the sight of discarded bottles on the street. So he started collecting recyclable from his family and friends, which then leads to a business. Here are just a few examples. There are many, many examples out there. I believe some are probably in our community. What if we don't have to wait until kids to grow up to give them the tools to be successful? In my opinion, entrepreneurship helps kids as they grow into adulthood. They become less afraid of failure. They become leaders in any career. They learn how to create opportunity versus waiting for it. And if we want our next generation to be bold, to be innovative, to be successful, we have to start now. So you ask, how do you nurture this entrepreneurship spirit? There are 3 things that you can do. Encourage creativity and curiosity. Let kids explore, even the wild ones. Teach them about money, value, and problem solving. The basic of business skills should be common knowledge. Give them the real opportunity to try, participate in market, mentorship. A hands-on experience make all the difference. That's the reason why I started Young Entrepreneur Markets in our community. It's to give kids an opportunity to explore entrepreneurship. For now, it is just a market. But in the future, my vision is to create a workshop or a summer camp that we can nurture this entrepreneurship spirit and use the market in a way for them to apply what they have learned. You see, I truly believe that entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business. It is about building a mindset that creates capable, confident, and fearless individuals. And I believe if we give young dreamers that power, we don't just change their life, we change the world. Thank you.